Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. I jumped on really quick because I wanted to share something. I am on the road, traveling back home, and on Monday night in our ladies Bible class, the teacher, she shared something with us, and God expounded on that thing for me this morning as I was in my time with him. And she talked about how she was in this situation, right? And her situation looked dire. So many things were going on. She lost her father. She her friend had major financial issues. She lost another friend. Like, she had all these things happening, right? And so anyway, she's talking to her friend, which I want to say there's nothing wrong with that, but we want to always make sure, of course. And then she had done that. She prayed, and she's a Christian woman and all of those things. But sometimes we do need people that are faithful people. They're Christians. They know the word. They're going to encourage you. They're going to call you to the carpet. They're going to hold you accountable. They are going to be sisters and brothers in Christ to you, right? And so this particular friend said to her, when she got done telling her everything, she said, live like you can't lose. And that thing just settled in my spirit real deep, because as children of God, we can't lose. And sometimes when we hear that, we feel like, but you don't understand, I believed God for a particular thing. It didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to. But honey, you didn't lose. You never lose. Whether it's people walking out your life or you having to walk out of theirs, whether it is you losing a job or your business may not be going the way that you want it to be, whether it's your children you feel like are not living the way that you want them to live in this season, know that God has heard your prayers, and know that you are favored and you are blessed, because the blessing is not something you're waiting to get as a child of God. You have been blessed. So you are blessed coming in, blessed going out, because the blessing is on you. You're not waiting for this blessing, right? So as she stated, live like you can't lose. God expounded, and he said this to me. He said, live like you can't lose. Ask like you cannot be denied. That you can never be denied is what he said to me. And then he also said, speak like you will never ever lose my power. So God has given us authority as Christians to speak to some things. We have the authority to bind and loose things. We have the authority to speak things that are not as though they were, and watch those things manifest in the flesh. So he's saying, listen, change your mindset, your perspective, because when we change our mindset and our perspectives, then we change not only how we speak, but how we live. And just our whole entire lives change, and not just our lives, but our spouses' lives, people who we're in relationship with, whether it's business relationships, whether it's with our children. We change when we shift our perspective to the truth, which is that we are children of God and we can never lose, because we are already victorious. We're not fighting to get victory, honey. We're fighting from victory. We have the victory. So today I just want to encourage you and remind you that you are already victorious, to live that victory. Okay, live in victory. Everything you do, your responses, your everything, let it come from a place of victory, and live, ask, and speak like you know you are God's child. All right, that's it. That's all I got. I love y'all. Have the most amazing day.